Yo, Nana Nation, welcome back to the final in the mini series, my current workout split. This is upper body 2. So stay to the end and you will have all of the workouts to do 1 week of my Super Dan winter bulk program. So like any other workout, it starts the same. It's forwards and backwards incline walking, a pace set between 4 and 5 kilometers an hour. And it's just to raise the body temperature, start loosening off the knees and legs, and just start pretty much getting myself mentally psyched up. Then again, I go into a few warm-up sets of the exercise I'm about to start the workout with. And for this workout, that is the incline cable press. Now this is an amazing variation of this exercise. Now these are really heavy. I've got over 45 kilo on each hand, and my goals are again to really control, really focus on getting them as deep as possible. As you see, I'm going much deeper than I could with a bar. I'm going past my chest level, and I'm really focusing on that, bringing them together at the top, really squeezing my chest as hard as I can. Now sets and reps for these, again, 2 sets, 6 to 8 reps. And again, I only go up when both sets are going past the 8 reps. Again, I'm going to do a video on why I think the 3 sets of 12 method is dead, but any rep range can be dead if you're not training near or at failure. As you see, as I go through these reps, look at the tension and control, and I'm trying to hold it all together on these reps. That is a deep stretch, and look at that. That is fully pressing out to failure. Look, that is a slam down. That's so good. That's how you want your reps to look. Exercise 2, weighted wide grip pull-ups. I said before, I'm up to 10 kilos on these, but it's all about this. It is all about holding that momentum, the dead stop at the bottom. You don't want to be going too high up. You just want to be getting your chin to that bar. So for these 2 sets, 6 to 8 reps, all out to failure. And you'll see as I go through, they just start getting tougher and tougher. But I take the second at the bottom, I take a big deep breath, and then I pull back through, pulling the shoulders back, not to go into shoulder impingement. And I don't want any kind of problems with my elbows here or anything like that. These are massive for building a big back. You will not see a guy who can do big weighted pull-ups and doesn't have a massive back. I promise you that. Right, exercise 3, back to the chest, and it's the dumbbell flies. I like to do all my chest work pretty much on incline. I've got like lower chest has always been okay, upper chest has been lagging. If you want that superhero kind of physique, work your upper chest. It gives you that kind of like shelf thing. With these, again, as you can see, I'm going so deep, and I'm not bringing the dumbbells all the way together, so I'm not relaxed at the top. I don't ever want to be out of that tension. And as you see, I'm going so deep. These are really heavy now, 27.5 kilo a hand. As you see on that, the stretch is as deep as I can get. And then I'm not thrashing the weights back up. I'm really bringing them up nice and slow together. These again, 2 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Again, focus on going to that failure point. You'll see on these reps, again, this is a point where most people would easily stop. They would have been done by now. I'm pushing that rep. Look, I couldn't even get the last rep up. That is a fantastic set. Right, back to back. And then on this, it's the narrow grip pull down. I like the palms facing in. It works that mid back kind of area. It's not the lower lats. It's kind of above your kind of, that's like your rhomboids area. And it's really good. You'll hit a bit of traps in this as well. Again, I've got these up now to 73 kilo, and I'm just really focusing again, as you'll see the reps, the dead stop at the top, really stretching the lats out, really stretching the whole back out, and then slow and control that negative. The negative is where you will grow. These again, 2 sets, 6 to 8 reps, and it's just focusing on pulling that bar. You don't need to go all the way down. Just get it to your top of your chest. Do it all nice and controlled. Look at these reps. That is me pulling as hard as I can. That is a solid rep. Exercise 5. I like both variations of the cables, I've said before, but the cables give you both, like it gives you all like constant tension. Like the dumbbells, you kind of have to control a negative. This, you have to do the whole thing anyway. You're never out of the tension line. So with these, I crossed them over, and it's 2 sets, 12 to 15 reps. As I said, the reps are higher because if you want to fail at 6 to 8 on these, the weight, your form would just go out the window, and there's just no point. You want to be stressing the medial head of the delt. They get a load of work, they're constantly working whatever we do, and for me, they need higher reps. I want that big burn in them, and as you can see again, I'm keeping my thumb above my pinky finger, just so none of this starts impinging the shoulder. I don't want that forward rotation, and as you can see, they're really difficult reps. Now, exercise 6, the cable bicep curl. I've been toying around with different biceps and like tricep moves. This gives me one of the biggest pumps I've ever had in my biceps. So you'll see why. I'm controlling this both on the positive and the negative. I'm really trying to squeeze everything out of my bicep at the top, and I don't just let it fall back down. These are a brilliant variation if you don't like easy bar curling, if you don't like straight barbell curling, because you don't feel like you can feel it that much in your biceps. Sometimes if I'm curling and I need to curl heavier, I don't feel it. With these, I really feel these on every single rep. You'll see my face. I am not enjoying these sets. 2 sets, 6 to 8 reps, and I'm really trying to battle everything to get every single bit out of these reps. I think I hit a bit more than 8 on these. I think these are going to go up next week. But it's all about the controlling of it. Look at that. That is a hard rep. That is how all your reps should look, guys. Every single rep you're doing, if it's not looking like that, you're not working the muscle as a natural athlete. Finally, the cable tricep. These I've always been really strong on, and I believe they need to go again. But my focus is on the nice stretch at the top and all the way down and locking out. Locking out, back up, locking out. 2 sets, 6 to 8 reps, but I think I hit about 12 on these. They do need to go up. Brilliant upper body workout and a brilliant thing that I can show you of my week's training. Train like this, guys. I say the whole workout's just coming up now. Write it down, give it a try. I promise you, get in the comments, you'll love it. Like, subscribe, and share the video. Join the Nailer Nation movement, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, guys.